Hello and welcome to this review of Miles Gin. Now, I haven't done gin in a long time and I don't typically do it. I have reviewed many Crystal Palace, Clubhouse, Taka. I'm trying to think of the other ones. Haven't done Fleischmann's. Crystal Palace, Taka, Clubhouse. I have a mental block there. All right, Miles, imported botanicals. They said they use spices and botanical herbs from around the world, juniper berries. Original and genuine. This was introduced in 1960, 40% alcohol, London dry gin with natural flavors. Okay. Bottled by Sazerac Company, Louisville, Kentucky. 200 milliliter bottle. It was $1.99 for this. It works out about 50 cents for a 50 milliliter, which is what you get there. A lot of Sazerac airplane bottles for. I'm not much of a gin person. My daughter is more into it. She gets all kind of exotic gins from European countries and United States. Okay, oh yeah, I did Seagram's, the most famous gin in the United States, the biggest selling. Seagram's Distiller's Reserve, the black and gold label. Those were, well, the Seagram's London Dry is really good, and the Distiller's Reserve is exceptionally good. Harder to find, but well, this is clear. No shock there. Just gave my daughter the Bulldog from England, the Bulldog gin. She hadn't tried it yet. So see that on the label there's a shield with a dove and olive branches, which would be from the book of Genesis in the Bible, and there's a griffin with a crown, a knight's headpiece, and it looked like a coin with laurel around it. So I don't know what this is supposed to mean. They updated the label. I remember years ago it was a different label. I was looking for an internet search, couldn't find the old labels. Miles. Not a big selling gin, but they do have it at Total Wine in this bottle. The 50 milliliters, the 100, 200, 375, 750, and 1.7 a liter. Yes, also that, and 1.75 liter. If you look on Sazerac.com, they feature this in booths. Another one I saw at Total Wine booths. There are only 2 reviews on Total Wine. They were favorable. Couldn't find it on distiller.com. As you can see, I had it in the freezer. I want to get these things dead cold in the freezer. Aroma. You get a little of the grain spirits and a shade of the botanicals, but it's kind of a neutral aroma. There is a little touch of spice. Let's go to the taste. Cheers. It's like a cocoa. Chocolate powder. It's a bizarre flavor. And wood, a lot of oak. Hey, look, I did Clubhouse from Heaven Hill, and that thing tasted like doggone lemon and lime, especially lime. Did they have lime added? Didn't say anything about natural flavors. I don't think they're required to disclose that anyway for gin, but because gin is basically a flavor product anyway with the juniper berries and all assorted botanicals. But it's not considered a liqueur, interestingly. It's a liquor. Yeah, it's like cocoa powder. Like you get the canister of the Hershey's cocoa powder, you put it in milk. We used to put that in milk when we get home from school. And I'd make like a little mountain and watch it slowly crash into the milk. And then when it finally collapsed, then I would mix it. It's a very unusual gin from Kentucky. The owners are in New Orleans, so it's owned by a New Orleans company, but the product is, it's bottled by Sazerac Company, Louisville, Kentucky. Now, when I went on a tour of one of the Sazerac distilleries, I said, she said, here's a column still. We used to use it, but we don't anymore. It was just out of use. She was just showing it to us, and she says, she said something, and then I said, do you get your grain neutral spirits from Lawrenceburg, Indiana, Midwest Grain Products, to make the vodka and gin and so forth? And she turned and looked at me, the tour guide. She said, yes, that's where we get our grain neutral spirits, from MGP. So notice it only says bottled in Kentucky. It doesn't say produced. So I'm thinking it might just be a straight buy from MGP. We want to buy this, and MGP has like 3 levels of gin, like a grade 1, grade 2, grade 3. I think 1 would be their top grade, and then 3 the lowest. More than likely this is the 3rd grade, but I don't know that. I just know that I looked at the website, the trademark, and it was acquired, first used in commerce in 1960. I thought that was the case for that New England Classic Old New England Classic eggnog, but it was 1969. I was embarrassed when I saw that. I said the incorrect information online. But yeah, I mean, you think juniper berries, probably the best inexpensive gin I've had, and I've had some at my daughter. She gets all these like artisan gins. I can't even remember the brand names of the ones we tried there. I mean, they were all good. I don't drink them, but I said, oh yeah, good. You know, most excellent, really, Taka. I saw Taka gin yesterday. If you can find Taka for a low price, it will be a low price, but that's probably your best low price gin. It's sort of a secret hidden weapon in the gin world, the Taka. Their vodka's, but not bad, but not too great. Miles, I gotta write a review on Total Wine and More. I don't mind the cocoa flavor. I like cocoa powder, but seems inappropriate to what this is. The green glass is suspiciously identical to Tanqueray. It's a pretty $7.50 bottle. It's like, looks like etched glass. It's like straight in the front, straight in the side, straight in the back, and then little corners. Nice little textured corners of the glass. Try to look metropolitan. The old Miles, well, it looked like something from 1960 that they had never updated. It didn't look bad, but it was nothing other than catch your attention. They did a good job with the upgrade of the labels, yes. Medium bodied, dry finish, not lingering. No, I can't explain it, cocoa powder, but maybe that's the natural flavor for all I know. I'll give it a B because of that. It just seems inappropriate, but even though it tastes like an A, you know, like it tastes really good, like it's the most excellent flavor, I think for a gin it's not appropriate. So you can get a full-size bottle of this for $7.99. True story. But I would go and pay the $15.99 for the Seagram's Distiller's Reserve. If you just want something good quality to drink, yes, that would be the one. But if you're like me, a curious cat, and you want to try everything, yeah, try it. You're not putting down much money for it, that's for sure. So Thanks for watching this video production, Lazy Le Bon Temps Relais. And I'm going to end this review by saying y'all go to Louisville, Kentucky and tour the Sazerac blending and bottling facility.